A good night's rest is a big part of your overall health. Sleep experts recommend getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night, which can be difficult for a lot of people for a host of reasons. Dr. Trent Knewtson with Intermountain Health, the sponsors of this segment, joins us with more information on how you can get a good night's rest. Doc, thanks for joining us.
Thank
first
you.
of all.
Glad to be here.
Why is sleep so important?
Well, we all know how well our cell phones work when we forget to charge them overnight. And our bodies, our brains are the same way. Same way an athlete has to recover after a workout. Our brains, our body need that recovery time to heal and rest to function.
I mentioned the 7 to 8 hours, but it can differ from person to person how much you really need. Is that true?
Absolutely. As we age, our need for sleep changes. Young infants that are growing need about 16 to 18 hours. Adolescents, it's more like 7 to 9 hours. And then adults, you get into the range of 7 to 8. After age 60, our sleep patterns can even become very light and sporadic, which is another reason why in our elderly patients we always screen for sleep disturbances.
I am guilty of something that I think a lot of people do, and it's getting through a week and maybe getting minimal sleep and saying, I'll catch up on sleep over the weekend. Is that even a thing?
I hate to burst your bubble, but that is a myth. I equate that to putting gas in your car. You can fill your gas tank, you can keep pumping, but your car is not going to get any extra benefit out of that. So nope, can't store sleep and can't use that as a way to stay up later.
So finding a routine, the same bedtime, the same wake time is important.
Absolutely.
Hard to do sometimes.
It's a wake-sleep cycle. Our brains actually have 6 different areas that control hormones that control waking up, falling asleep, and all our different levels of sleep. So it's controlling those cycles and patterns, not just flipping a light switch.
So what can people do then to make sure, or at least try to get a better night's sleep? There are little tips.
Well, we're all creatures of habits. Unfortunately, of course, bad habits are much easier than good habits. Exercise is a great way to help those hormones and to train that brain. Also, setting a regular bedtime and a regular wake-up time, very important. Cutting out stimulants late in our day, especially caffeine, nicotine. There are no shortcuts for a good night's sleep.
So at what point do you see a doctor if you think you're not getting a proper amount of sleep for whatever reason?
Yeah, absolutely. Most sleep experts recommend trying these sleep hygiene techniques we were talking about for at least a couple weeks to see if it makes an improvement. If it doesn't in that time, or certainly if you feel like your sleep is affecting your daily activities, see your health professional. We can help you determine if there may be other medical causes that may be causing some of the troubles. Dr.
Knewtson, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Great tips.
Glad to
really
do it.
Appreciate it. Thank you to Intermountain Health for sponsoring this segment. If you want more information, you can always go to intermountainNV.org.